no proof, baby boo. She said, tell me what you wanna do. And I'm running to you. Girl, I got no excuse. What do you do? Put me in the mood, my baby. Yeah. I'm gonna ease my stress. Tell me what to do, my baby. Yeah. All right, so we have to bring down the music and usher in our team here and Freedom 87.9 with the Monday edition of the program, the Nighttime Spin on Freedom 87.9. So let me see how best to get on Mr. Tunings here as we go on. However, keep playing the Freedom Cash giveaway because any moment from now we'll be doing our next draw here. But let me see what I can get on Mr. Tuning. Mr. Tuning, are you there? Okay, so I'm trying to bring you on. Let me see this network problem. Mr. Tuning, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so let me see. Let me see. I'm still trying to. Mr. Tuning, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, yes. I'm getting you loud and clear now. All
Okay.
right. Yes. So it
My
is good. It is good getting you on, and it is great. Hope the other team members join us subsequently as well.
Yeah, how you doing? Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening to my brothers and sisters. Salam alaikum to my brothers and sisters in the Islamic world. And this is your good friend, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from Radio LIB, Liberia's number one radio station here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. I'm here today with my brother Stephen Quanton, and we're expecting our other brothers from Maryland and here as well, where I live, Staten Island, New York. So stay put and enjoy the show. We
Okay.
are in our election season.
Okay.
Next week will be the election. Even the election already started, early voting started. So in some states,
Mm,
since 2 weeks ago, they
all
opened
right.
some states. Early voting have started in some state here in New York. It started last week,
Mm,
and it will be going on until the 5th of next month. And then after the 5th of next month, then the only thing we'll be looking for now is absentee, the absentee, like probably the absentee ballot. That's what we'll be waiting for.
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. Okay. So how was the weekend?
We're going up by everything was fine, thank God. We can't complain. Because when you complain, you know what happens when you complain?
Mm,
When you complain, people will pay ear to your complaint.
mm-hmm.
But they will go and talk about you. So instead of
I would like you to say that again. I want you to say that again.
when you complain,
Uh huh.
people will pay ear to your complaint,
Mm-hmm.
but they will go and talk about you.
Yeah,
So
that's a reality, and you are right. Yeah, definitely,
of
these are
course,
things that
people
happen
like
most
to
often.
listen to other people complain. And
Mm-hmm.
then they will say, I got it from the horse's mouth, man. That the man said to me.
The minister told me the thing, and what our people normally say. I hear it from the man. He said that the man said, these are things that sometimes happen.
I'm
You are
very close to the man. If I tell you that true, that man said to me. So
right.
instead of you go through all of that rigmarole, just don't complain. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, you are definitely right. And mine weekend were also great. I'm a follower of football and a supporter of Barcelona, and so on Saturday we was able to outclass Real Madrid 4 goals. Real Madrid is one of the successful football teams in Europe, and so
Yes, so
But
we're able to.
they won early when you got over Madrid. Now you're celebrating like it's a championship. I can't
You know,
believe it.
the reason why we overly celebrated that victory. You know, we have been beating Mandre. Even we have been beating. Even we beat them once 5-0. We have been beating them more than that score. But the reason why we overly celebrated that particular victory is because those Mandre folks have considered a Barcelonan as an underdog, owing to the fact that last season we were unable to, to play to the best of our ability under our former coach Javi Hernandez, and so because of that, most of the Madrid men, wherever you pass, you have a very good team, boasting around here. So beating Sevilla, and also beating Bayern Munich and coming to beat Madrid, it was just something that worth more than the celebration we did. And so I've already brought Mr. Masali.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it was something more than that.
It's too early to celebrate. I mean, every victory is worth celebrating, but the
Mm.
league just started.
No, but
See,
there's a clarified.
the patient dog eat the fattest bone, right?
Yeah, definitely, the patient that eats the fattiest bone. But with this other situation, Barcelona will definitely win the La Liga. Trust me. One of these morning we'll sit on the program here, and you will congratulate because with the coach we have with tactics, is something that proves to the fact that Barcelona will definitely win the La Liga and even the Champions League.
I mean, I'm not supporting none of the team, Barcelona or neither um,
Real
Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah, I don't support those teams. I
Mm.
support teams from England,
Okay, so which one of the
from
teams you support?
Manchester United.
Manchester United. You people sack your coach today.
Yeah, we did. That's the news that going around the world right now that we got
Hmm.
rid of him. I think we have not gotten any new coach yet. We just upgraded the assistant to be
Yeah,
there
I think
temporary.
is that Vanessa Raw?
No, it's some other guy.
Ah,
It's not Vanessa Raw. But let's bring in our brother from from Baltimore, Baltimore, uh, Maryland. You know, people think Baltimore is Baltimore. They are one of the expensive cities in America. Things are very expensive in those areas, and my brother can attest to that. Even though I'm not living there, but I know that I think Baltimore is among the metro states, metropolitan states, which is two states plus the capital city, right?
Yes,
I mean metro city. That's what they call it, a metro state.
yes, we are part of the metro state. Yes,
Yeah,
very expensive.
very expensive over there.
Mhm.
And the reason why it's expensive there because the entire world diplomats are in our area.
Mhm.
The entire world, all the ambassadors in the world that are area they reside. So go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Mr. Tunis, my brother there, Steven,
I mean, good
and
evening.
our listening audience in Liberia and all Liberians around the world. We are here again tonight on the nighttime spin. As you can see, I'm still to work since 7 o'clock this morning. I'm saying,
yeah.
ooh, that's the American dream. Yes, but
Mhm.
we are here tonight again on the nighttime spin.
Yeah, so can you just tell us, because I want people to know how expensive your area is. You
Oh,
know,
you see, this place is very expensive. Um, that's why most people, because for me, since I came to America, I came Maryland Street, and I haven't been to any. When I go to other places, maybe for business or for work, but I'm just here. But there are so many people when I came to America, they were like, "Ah, we're in Maryland there, but we left from there. Oh, that place too expensive. What you doing there? This and that. Come on this side." People calling me to Minnesota, North Dakota, all of those places. I say I'm okay because in as much as uh I was blessed by God, Alhamdulillah, thanks be to God. When I came to America, in 2 weeks time, I was able to get my social security. And as soon as I got my social security, my wife and I immediately we started working. So I think it was okay for me, no need for me to go anywhere. So in less than 1 month, I was able to get all legal documents in this country. You see, and since I've been here, I studied the area and I'm used to it. Number one, number two, the reason why I can live from here, we get a seaport. I don't have to be struggling to be calling somebody to come from Jerusalem to come take my things and shipping from my house to the port is just 15-minute drive. And I'm into shipping. So all of these things just me, I can move from here. I'm going to be right here. But it's very expensive to be here, actually. It's
It
like one
is.
of my like one girl was stopping with us and she decided to be independent and she just called me recently. Oh, Mr. Masade, I can't make it, this and that. I'm moving to North Dakota, too expensive here. I said, okay, I wish you well. But there are so many people I knew we were all here, but they said they can't make it to be here because it's very expensive. Yes.
The thing is,
Yeah.
it's expensive. It's like you live in Monrovia and somebody living in Nima.
Mhm.
Where
Yeah.
is expensive? Nima and Monrovia. Where 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 will be expensive?
Just imagine, Mr. Tunis, if my wife is going to shopping for the whole month. We used to the people full year. Sometimes the least she spends sometimes at $800. You
Hmm.
see, just for food a month for month, the least she will spend at $800. You see, because when you go to the African store to buy whole month food, that's small thing. So to tell you how expensive it is. But one time we carried $300 to Philadelphia, we bought almost 2 months food. Yes, but here it's not easy. But we
And
here.
I got a couple of people who live there. They complaining every day.
Yeah, it is. It's expensive, man.
Couple of friends, couple of relatives. So, my man, what's going on, man? What's it, your saga about the speaker, removing the speaker? It died down now, or what happened?
Uh, yeah, so the tension is still on. Things are still happening. But before I go to that development, we yesterday we witnessed we got the news of a tragic motor accident on the Morovia Kakata Highway that claimed the life of over 17 persons. And we're told
Wow,
that yes. So there was a
17.
over 17. The number that we got is 18 persons, and so I just put it as that. The number that was reported exactly 18 persons, and so I just put it as that over 17 persons, and other people were rushed to hospital. And as we were told that they are currently on a critical condition. Some part of last week, a similar accident occurred somewhere in the Bonneville building, and something as such happened as well. So it's not just something easy. Over 17 persons died. There was a packed, according to details, out witnesses accounts. There was a packed truck that was on the roadside, and while the car was moving, carrying the passenger it went into the packed truck, and that happened. And so that's a situation. And another situation that occurred during the course of last week. There was this video on social media. I think you people may have come across it, where you saw two police officers were fighting. While they were eating, two police officers were fighting. And one patrolman and his colleague, they were fighting. All right, over they were allegedly fighting over a chicken foot. All right, they were fighting over a chicken foot, and that fight got intensified. One of the guys, broke the spinal cord of one of his colleagues, and so due to the situation, he was rushed to Monrovia. He was taken to the John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital, and after some time, he was pronounced dead. All right, so police officer died. While he and his colleague were fighting over chicken food. I mean, chicken food. So these are some of the terrible situations that occurred during the course of last week and this week. And so we are told that the LMP is carrying on thorough investigation into that. And yeah, so these are some of the things that have been happening in our country here. Very, very terrible and scaring at this moment. And so regarding the speaker's remover, the situation is still intensifying on a daily basis. And and so some part of last week, the speaker, through his legal team, sent a writ of prohibition to the Supreme Court. All right, a writ of prohibition calling on the anti COFAS bloc, that is the rest of the representatives that want to see the speaker being removed, calling on them to pour a halt to their section. Last week, Tuesday and Thursday, there were separate sessions conducted by those two blocks, that is the speaker's block, and that is the block that wants to see the speaker being removed. And so all of their sections were not legitimate because those people, they don't have the speaker, neither the deputy speaker, to conduct business, and the speaker's block to never reach the constitutional number to conduct a legitimate section. So the Liberian people, were not, represented as it should be. The Liberian people's business was not done as it should be. And so the House of Senate, whenever with this kind of thing going on, the House of Senate was able to set up a committee headed by Grand Bassa County Senator uh, that's Bezan Gafini, to head a committee. He's heading a committee now to carry on some consultation, mediation between the two blocks to ensure that, yes, you people have differences, but how can we handle this? Can we bring this to an area where we have a conclusion and one saying? And so, with the committee, since the committee was set up, there is no head and tail. There is no point. There is no procedure. We are not seeing any sounds that this issue will be resolved by the committee. And so the court sent out a caveat calling on the anti COFA block to a conference, but those people, they are still relenting, and they vow to have a session tomorrow in a wake of the rate of prohibition that have been acknowledged by the court. So there where we are as we speak.
Okay, thank you. Is that the only accident last week? I thought there was some accident on the Banners Bay area there too. A couple of people lost their life.
Yeah, I made mention of that also.
Bannersville?
Yeah, Bonneville area, okay, about turning point somewhere around there.
I didn't hear that. I thought you said accident on Kakata Highway, more than 17 people died.
Yeah, so in passing, I made mention of the Ballonville area as well. It happened last week, but the Kakata on, yeah, it was also the Kakata on was this week, which was yesterday.
That the Kakata on almost 18 people died.
Yes, 18 people according to report, and
And
other
then
people.
Bannersville on how many people died?
the Bonneville. Well,
Yes.
the number was fluctuating. Some people said 10%, 13%. So one of our reporters went there, but he was unable to go live when he reached there. But I don't really have the exact number. But for the Kakata Morovia Highway on today, from what we got, we have over 17 persons and other are on a critical condition.
That's not a good news.
Very, very bad.
I mean, almost more than 25 people die in less than a week.
Sure.
The Bannersville incident and the Kakata Highway. But what kind of cars that were involving the 17 people? Every one of them were in one car.
Yeah, yeah. So the car was moving. I think
It's a
heading from
car
Europe.
or van or
They
truck.
mini buses, something like that. But let me say you something. Just continue. Let me send you something very quick. Just continue laying your analysis. Let me send you something.
Anyway, Masale
Yes.
is at the topic on the table. Accident. Last week I know you heard about that Bannersville accident because I listened to your morning program and the how you call it the print news. That's where I got it from, the Bannersville incident. And again today, again we're hearing that 18 people, almost 18 people lost their life again. Why? What is going on? You know, and again about the speaker saga still going on. No head, no tea. So let me reach it to you and see what's your thoughts.
Yes, or the issue here was those accident business in the country. You see, Liberia, this is a country we don't have system. And again, those people that we take from here that will go to Liberia, they said they are going to serve the country. This is one of my greatest disappointment all the time because when those people leave from here, they go Liberia, nothing is there to change, but just to corrupt the system, to carry the country backward, to enrich themselves. Because first of all, you see, like this country we are in, even in the community, everywhere you will see speed limit. Even on the highway, you will see speed limit, or on the highway. But this thing they are not in our country. Sometimes you will see people, even motorbike, they will be running in the community. You see drivers there sometimes running in the community as if to say they are on the highway. And when these people, even when they are on the highway, they will be running with that car. Even when you're talking to the person, they will not pay attention to you. Or sometimes they will say, I know what I'm doing. You think I value my life? And those highway police that they get, they only on the highway for them to stop cars, to rob the drivers. Oh yes, why you had to pull the other low? So I will charge you for obstructing V mirror. You pull low in the car, you can't even say see your V mirror. The highway police, they are only there to pack those drivers the whole day, taking bribe from them. Because for me, most of the time when I go Liberia, I always go, I driving from Moreover to the border, and I see this thing happening. You see, these are some of the things we don't have speed limit. Those drivers, they are not trained. You can be in Liberia there, you just go to the transport ministry, you get a driver license. You are not going to take any test. They say they can get tests, but some of those things, everything in Liberia is a black D. Sometimes you sit right to your house, somebody say, just take your picture, they go, they bring you driver license.
Mm.
There is nothing. That's how the system looking. You teach somebody on the field to this week, next week, you take car, you give it to him. You see, and when they get in this car, they just start speeding with it. And one thing Liberia now is almost turning that kind of way around. Most of the cars that you see, they are all using like automatic system. You see cars in the traffic, commercial cars, they are all automatic. You see, like before, only few cars you will see automatic, people, private cars, most of the commercial cars you see, they are shift stick. You see, there is no speed limit. There is no police on the highway to even say try to say how to regulate the traffic, or this see somebody running will I kind of speak to say, oh yes, you will even tell the no system in the country. When I listen to the public work minister talking about them putting two system on the Ralphie highway when they finish, and those other roads that he mean they are trying to put two system. Yes, that's something good I would like to see in my country. When the government pull money into this road building and pull a tool there, all these things help to build the country. Again, you and myself here, we know our cars then almost every year, 1 or 2 years, we had to go for emission tests. These things are not happening in Liberia. You see, people, you just go, you buy a car today uh, from Steven over there, you not carry that car to test it to know how the brakes looking, how the shock absorber, all those things. But you and myself here, just now when I come and buy your car from you, I have to carry for inspection. They make sure that car pass inspection before I put it on the road. These things are not happening in our country. People are driving defective cars and things, and when they get in this car, then they just speeding with it. And before you come to yourself, I can tell anybody, never you trust a brake. The car can come from the factory set today. When you look like car we get some kind of problem, the car can come from the factory today and you get brake failure until you can't believe it. Sometimes mechanical error, something might happen. Never you trust a brake. I can always tell people say I trust my brake. For me, I can speed, but I don't trust my brake. That's why even when I'm on the highway, I know when and where to speed. You see, I'm very much careful. These are some of the things. We just buy defective car. That's why when I go to Liberia, nobody drive for me. I trust nobody. I can be in Liberia, people tell me, oh, you new driver move on the road. I don't get that time. But the people in our country, they are very reckless when it comes to driving. They know nothing about driving. They just feel to just sit behind the steering wheel. You start the car, you move, that's all. They knows nothing. Right to Benson Street there, 2020 in Liberia, one of the director from the central bank, at that time they had the central bank right over there. He nearly ran into me. There's a stop sign right down there. I got to the stop sign, I stopped. Trying to move, he just got to the stop sign, no stopping. And when I want to talk, they can't stay in front of me. You know who you're talking to? Oh, but that the Sunday school words that I used on him, nobody could say a word. I say, you don't, why you put this stop sign here? You didn't go to driving school. They don't know nothing about driving in our country. Nothing they know. So these are some of the things when you driving, it's almost like here. You have to be careful how you drive, because the next man over there, you don't even say no how he's coming. But there is no system, there is no speed limit in Liberia. Those defective cars, those guys get in there, they will just be speeding. Even you talking to them, they say they know what they're doing. You think that you want to get life? These are the result of some of these accidents. We don't even say have roads. That's the first thing. Where the road in Liberia that you're going to be speeding? When they face some kind of lay road, everybody want to be running there. You see, these are some of the things. And when it comes to the removing of the speaker, this is something up to now I can't really understand. People talking about removing speaker. You talking about removing speaker, you are talking about corruption, this and that, and what have you. And you going to accept bribe just to remove the speaker, and you telling him about corruption. You talking about conflict of interest. And this man told you, go and bring all the documents since he became a city representative. He has nothing to do with any of those companies you people are talking about. And this is something that those people, they are just shame now. There is nothing they can do. So they just want to stand their ground to say we will stand our ground to remove this man. Because you want to remove me, but you're going to hold bribe just to remove me. More especially our CDC lawmakers. I'm disappointed in them. Right now, the removal of this speaker, we get people who have their own personal issue with the speaker, and the only personal issue they get is all about this committee business. You put me on committee. People only go over there to be on committee to make extra money apart from their salaries. They are not satisfied with their salaries. This is the result of electing irresponsible people. Not because you see Akin Age, you have back arrest. So tomorrow time for election, you should say, oh yeah, I was starving that Masade King gave me. This issue about half back arresting, we had to get rid of it. These are some of the things that get our country where we are today. Just now, those people, everything that they're doing in that country, 2028, when they start distributing food, we finish forget about that. You see, you will see people going to take $20 from someone to vote for you. Tomorrow, then you want to stay and talk. What will $20 do for you? These are some of the things. Our CDC lawmakers, they are now, there is nothing they can do to say, oh yeah, they will come by to Fonati this and that, because they are already received bribe and they want to stand their ground. It will be looking so disgraceful on them, because all of this now, these are not genuine something, because everything you people said, you don't have proof. If you get proof, you come back to the Capitol building, you meet the mayor, oh yes, we are back, but this is what we said, and these are our proof. And then you see, but yet then you say you can come, and now Supreme Court, the last time when I heard that the Supreme Court put stop to all of these things till November 4th, the first thing that come to my mind, those people that are calling themselves the so-called majority group, were they listening to the Supreme Court? If you are in a country, you see a president who don't have respect for the rule of law, who don't even say have respect for the constitution that make him to be a president, who don't have respect for the Supreme Court, and you people there as lawmakers, when something happen today, you will run to the Supreme Court to see into your cases, but now you're there respecting the Supreme Court. A president that doesn't respect the Supreme Court, if lawmakers are seeing the president that don't have respect for the Supreme Court, when Supreme Court come up with ruling, he turned it down, he paid them deaf ear. So what would they do? When the head is rotting, the entire body is rotting. Our children learn from us. You see, so the whole thing, people according to article this, according to article that. What I'm seeing, if we are not careful, we are heading to constitutional crisis, because Fonati Kofa is not going to resign. He's not going to step down. You people say your majority group, you can reach the 49. Fonati Kofa cannot get the 37 to conduct any session. And at the end of the day, the Senate is not going to function. If the lower house is not working, how will the Senate work? Then at the end of the day, we go into constitutional crisis. This is where we are heading. But those people, you can go with all your religious group, the Muslim, the Christian, you people are wasting your time. Fonati is not going to resign. The Unity Party, they take this to be a habit all the time to remove a speaker. We can't continue to do this. You people say no business as usual. So we expect you to change things around instead of even doing more than business as usual. You see? So this is just where we are. The president had no respect for the constitution that make him president. How will the lawmakers who supposed to make law, they too, they decide not to respect the constitution? The president don't have respect for the Supreme Court. So the lawmakers decide to do the same thing. Everything that's happening in that country, when have we heard of President Bwakai say something about it? Nothing. They said President Weah was bobo, but he's dumb. You see, he says nothing about everything that's happening in the country. What is the change? You said no business as usual, but what you are doing, even the previous administration, they didn't do these things. It is so sad for our country, and we continue to say this. If we the Liberian people, we say, how long 6 years will soon finish? How long 6 years will soon finish? We are not going anywhere. That country continue to go backward, backward, and backward. We want to see Liberia moving forward. President Bwakai, every day you spending our taxpayer money flying around looking for investors for them to come and invest in the country. And today your executive branch is there dishing out 25,000, almost 1.2 million to remove a sitting speaker. You are undermining your own government. If you know you cannot govern, leave our country peacefully instead of undermining the peace and stability of that country. When we go into constitutional crisis right now, you know where we are heading to? This old man cannot lead. He has no leadership ability. Everywhere he goes, he destroys them. He knows nothing about governance. You see somebody that worked for 42 years, 12 years as vice president, the highest vice president ever paid in the history of Liberia, President Bwakai at that time. He took all in levy on loan. Liberia people say, okay, they men are the best men. He was the highest paid vice president ever in the history of our country. He couldn't manage his resources. Everything he worked for, today he's broke. So I think he able to rescue us. This is where we are today. Those people, they are learning from the president. So that's just what I have to say there, actually. But for Natikofa, he's not going to resign. He's not going to step down. If that be it, I think the Supreme Court will decide how to run the country, but he's not going to step down. And we are going to support him, and he will not step down. He will not resign. So that is it. Say they can't get it 49, he will not get it 37. Then the Supreme Court decide what will be the fate of the country. Yes.
Well, whatever going on in Liberia, it goes on here too. Sometimes the government almost shut down here because the House don't want to do, they don't get a quorum or the votes to pass a budget. It happened here several times. You know about it. Sometimes we were scared the government was shut down. So probably they're trying to practice from the American system. But the thing is, you must have tangible reason sometimes to do things, because Liberia is not the Western world. Liberia is a country by itself, a poor country, among the poorest country in the world. No, but let's come back to this accident. People who drive in Liberia, they need to really be careful. The country is so congested. The city is congested, and people drive like they have no ethical driving in Liberia. They have no awareness. They don't bear no responsibility. They have no defensive driving. People just drive. There are many people in Liberia driving with no license, driver license. Many people driving. People life at stake, but they don't care. As long as the person sitting behind a steering wheel. People give car to their friends. You give them car to drive, they give it to another friend to drive. All of these things, they come into problem. How on earth 2 accidents in less than a week take almost more than 25 people's lives? That's not a small number. Can you imagine that country is bereaved right now? Every household where the people are, they are bereaved. It's the only thing make you're not feeling the pain because it's not to your doorsteps. And all of this because we do not have no good driving ethic. We don't, like you said, we do not inspect our cars. Cars, these are machines that when they hit you, it could cripple you forever or take your life. But we have no control over it. And the policemen are even in the traffic, he's now well equipped. He's not even well equipped to know whether the car that this man is driving is safe for the passenger that are inside. Everybody in that car that going, all they want is to reach to where they're going. But they don't care, even if the driver is driving recklessly and they're sitting, they're looking at him, they're enjoying the ride. So tell my man, be careful now. We in this car. But they're afraid for the man not to put them down because they have to go home. No sense of direction. This is what troubling our people in Liberia right now. Few people that enjoy Liberia, just handful of people. The handful of people say, I don't see the enjoyment because no good rule in the country. No good rule. Even if you alone in the car, they say you're going to Grand Bazaar. At Grand Bassa, the moment you leave Monrovia, you're in the bush going. Now car road going, no traffic, you going. Except something big happening to Grand Bassa, the traffic that day, the traffic will be flooding on that side. But ordinary days, are you alone on the highway going? When car papa, you hear the sound, boom, at the speed you can hear. People in the car follow the car, the speed that pass by you. Before you look in the view mirror, that car way about 100,000 miles away from you.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
People, the car is filled. How I saw the van you sent to me, the picture of the accident scene.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
Okay, I saw it. It's a van about I think in this country we call it 7-seater van.
Okay.
But in Liberia, that 7-seater, that 14-seater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pack people. Yeah. That's
Pack
the number.
the people. Every seat that one person is supposed to sit down, that two person will occupy or even more. Probably little children, or they are in there. All right. In this country, that van, you're looking at that 7-seater van. When the big one there, they call it 15-seater or 14-seater van.
Oh yeah.
You're sitting comfortably, you're driving. But the man want to make the money overnight. So he will pack the people. The people self, they ain't care. All they want is to reach to where they're going. Hey God, please help us all. More than 25 people lost their life in about less than a week. You know how many bereavement going on now around the city? You know those people? Their family, them. Probably they were the breadwinner for the family. You don't know. You know, some of them probably they're just going to school. They're almost about to graduate. Their life ended just because of some reckless driver. Then the truck to nowhere, nobody to inspect where that truck is parked. The Kakata highway that just 2 lanes, one going, one coming. That's not 4-lane highway. One going, one coming. How on earth a car will occupy a truck will be in the lane, one of the lane, and the other crazy driver coming with heavy speed, no experience,
Seriously.
just driving because the car is moving. He thinks because he can control the car, then he's a good driver. We really need to start taking steps. Even we at the radios here, it's not all the time we need to be talking about politics. We need to put words out.
Oh yeah. We need to talk about these other things. Yeah, you are
I'm
right.
serious.
You are right, Chief. You are
You know,
right.
we used to do it here most of the time. We used to talk about different, but now the whole radio business in Liberia are politics.
Politics. People are now being they are not getting that education they used to get again.
I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
25. What? I swear behind us. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Behind. We just have so many people driving with attitude. Look at the story they may say. You guys have some in this country when there is some certain intersection, they put 4 stop sign there. Sometimes some intersection only 2 stop sign. The street that more frequent, they don't put stop sign there. The one that less frequent with cars, that where they put stop. But some, if both are frequent with cars, they put 4 stop sign. You reaching there first, you have the right of way. All of that you have to learn this in bulk before you take the test, written test and driving test, actual test. You know, you do these things. Even if you don't speak English, they will find means for you to take that test. Yes. You can't just go get up and get in car and drive in this country, or somebody go, you bypass somewhere, they give you license. It's not like that. And Liberia, the most majority of the people that work in position in Liberia that control ministers, they have gone out of Liberia and see the how system work.
Mm.
The police commissioner just there to send battalion or so police with guns in their hand to go and spoil things, not to fix it. You go spoil it, not to fix it. We really need to start talking about how people drive, because people's life is at stake, man.
Mm. And I can still remember. I think some few years back, they used to have this radio program. I think Draft Town or something like that. Equas from on my radio and other few radio stations. But I better listen to that again, where people used to provide education to drivers. Bike riders, how to be careful, how to go about, all these kind of things.
My brother, over here, even the street that we drive on, they have the bike. They have a special space there just for bike riders.
Mm.
If you turn drunk, you park in that bike lane, you
Mhm.
get ticket immediately, and they tow your car away.
Wow.
Yes, they got bike and they got the pedestrian, the sidewalk.
Mm.
They have the street that we who own car, we drive on. They have special space there for just the bike, bicycle, just the bicycle, not motorbike,
Mhm.
bicycle, motorbike and cars. They have the same right on the street. But the bicycle, because they have a lot of bike here, you can go park your car somewhere and you get on the bike, you go, you rent the bike, the bicycle, and you move around the city.
Mhm.
Where you are, everywhere you go, you can, there's space there. If you're coming from Cinco, you take the bike from there, there's always somewhere in Monrovia city itself to park that, to go and put that bike here. If you take it from Monrovia, you go across a bridge, there's somewhere there. If you go, just go in there, there's somewhere there that you will see that same area, you can leave that bike there.
Hmm.
All right, you don't have to take it and bring it back. You can bring it back if you're coming back. But wherever you going, there's place there to leave it.
Believe it. Mhm.
Yes,
System, a very great system.
exactly. And you do this, you don't pay money in your cash money. You just go and put your card in, your debit card or your credit card, because there are two cards. The credit card is the one they gave you. Like me, I borrow you money, like you go to the bank give you a credit card. So that the bank money you're using. The debit card is your own money that you put in the bank. And both are valuable, both are value.
Mm.
But when they say debit, that's your own money that you took to the bank, you put inside. When you use it, that money you use it. Okay, and it take anywhere you go, they both cards can work equally. Because they know you got money. The debit card can work faster than the credit card. Because they know that money. You know? But Liberia, we have no training, look at the man. He running the stop sign, but he still want to fight the man who has the right. A friend of mine's son came here. He brought his son from Liberia. This happened like 10 years ago, or even more than that. He brought his son from Liberia. He can drive, but he got a mental problem, not really crazy, but these children and they grew up in the street. They got street life.
Mm-hmm.
So the father wanted to bring him. He came. The father registered him, everything. He got driver license. He driving his father's car. His father sitting in the car. They reached to the stop sign. The boy just went through the stop sign. The father said, "Oh, you didn't stop to the stop sign." He said, "Oh, pa, I can't stop. Oh, I just go through." He said, "Ah." You know what ended up of him?
Mm.
He went to jail. After that, they deported him.
Wow.
Yes. The father told me this. He's my good friend. They're sitting in the car driving. They reached to the stop sign. He just went through the stop sign. The father said, "You didn't see the stop sign?" He said, "Oh, daddy, I can't do that. I can't stop for the stop sign." Crazy young man. He ended up going to jail. And at the end, ended up, probably he listening to this story now. Yes, because one time I was explaining a certain story about judges, how they deal with cases here, and one of the guy called, he said he was deported because he spit at the judge, in the courthouse. The guy called from Liberia. My brother, we need to educate these. There are a lot of crazy and stupid drivers in the traffic. Lot. Look at the innocence. And you know, most of the things that will happen, the driver will survive.
Yeah. Most of the times, the driver, sometimes the cowboy, and
all of them survive because they know at the time the accident coming happen. They know, so they will always try to escape it. But the innocent man, people who sitting in the car, they're clueless. You see, this is what happened. Well, by the grace of God, God will help Liberia.
Definitely.
You know, God will help us. And when it comes to the speaker, that speaker just bad lucky. Okay. But whatever going on in Liberia, only thing probably they are not going about it the right way. It happen here most of the time. Even this government that we're in right now, it came a time the government almost shut down. I think the beginning of this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes, the government almost shut down because of this agreement to pass a budget. Yes, but they will always find means because that's the time now what the other party want. By the time they push it there, they say, okay, if you don't want the government to shut down, then we want you to pass a bill. It happened in one time in our favor, we the Liberian. They were passing almost the government during the time of Donald Trump. The government almost shut down. They were fighting. He was fighting with the Democrat. And then the Democrat pushed in the bill for Liberia, for all the people that have been in this country, the DED people that they must become citizens. So Donald Trump was forced to sign it. You know, Donald Trump was forced to sign it. I had the people to play their own game. You know, they play and sometimes benefit some of us. So he pushed it there and said, all those who entered this country before up to 2014, they can go get their paperwork free. I mean, not free. You will pay some money, but you cannot. No matter how you come here, whether you come here with slow will or student visa or visiting visa, as long as you were here before 2014, you can go get your paper. And people benefited out of that. All the Liberians, they benefited out of it.
Okay.
You know, that bill was passed through one of the senators from Rhode Island. They push it on the.
Now, Joseph, I can't be senator there.
Yeah.
Now, Joseph, I can't let him be.
But I remember
the booty there.
And they got him the few days he came.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gone when he came the few days. So my brother, for Liberia, we as the people are suffering that the people, our money, they can take and bribe each other with all the money they make it. The state take 25,000. You take it to give to each representative. Is that fair to the Liberian people? It's not fair to us. Our money, we're suffering. Our children are going to school. People are sleeping with hunger. No good place to stay. Roads are bad off. Then you giving individual 25,000, unnecessary 25,000. God will bless us. Then we get up, we say Liberia is rich, but the way we use it, Liberia rich.
And even district number 13, Monserrate County district number 13 representative Edward Flomo alleged that he was even offered 50,000 by the vice president. He was offered 50,000 by the vice president, the current vice president, to move over to the anti-Kofa block. He made that a section, I think today or recently. So you see, so these are things that are going on. And last week, we played a video, probably an audio, on the Friday edition of the Nighttime Spin when Hagar and I were on the show. And I have the audio here. I will share it with you. Prince Johnson, Senator Prince Johnson, made a lot of exception. And if you analyze his statement from what he said, you will realize that everything that is going on is something that was planned, quote unquote, as it is going. So I hope I can get your WhatsApp number, Mr. Tunis. I will share with you. I already have yours, Mr. Mansale. I will also share with you as well so that you can listen.
Okay, this is what we want in Liberia. Only few people, the people in our house, they are so greedy that they want everything to be in their favor. If someone is there, want to block them, they won't get rid of you immediately because our house is very sweet to them. Can you imagine you saying now somebody, the government, the people money got to buy you a car for $45,000 every 3 years? And when you use that car, then they ask you if you want to buy it now, you can buy it. After you finish driving it any which way you want to, then they go assess it to see if the problem, then they evaluate it, whether it worth the money they're selling. And how can the former police bought his car?
Mm-hmm.
When the government came to power, they wanted to take the car from him. How come we got the news? It was a car that was assigned to him, but since because they have driven this for a couple of years now, then they have to take it back and assess it and ask you, my man, if you want the car, you can buy it. And he buy any amount of money you want to.
That Patrick Sudu.
The people of Liberia we are, but sometimes, the people who in our interest, we do not like them. Those who can come and treat us like fire, put fire in our back, they have this I don't care attitude. That's the kind of people we like. And we stay every day, we are praying God for Charles Sira to come. Can you imagine that? Every day with Charles Sira who came with war that thousands of our loved ones died. We still say we want Charles Sira to come back. That's how God made us. When George Weah King is doing the best for in our interest. The man know nothing like football, a brain under his feet. Every little thing we do, even if it's in our own favor, we say the man not doing nothing. We ain't gonna know where we start regretting. And George, we are not suffering. He was only doing it because he used to take his own hard-earned money to help with the Liberia. Now he in power, he can take our money and make use of it for us to enjoy. We say we don't want that. We don't want it. The one we want here in our face now. Every day we complaining. Every day. The man get credential. Who cares? You're the one put a man there.
The man was on the world stage today.
Exactly. I saw it. I saw it. We're good friends, and I think the information minister was with him, the former information minister.
And also Edwin Snow were there.
Edwin Snow were there too, yes.
Yeah, I was just sitting right here. I watched the whole program. Yes, it was so nice.
God made that man. Every rich man have a beginning. Every powerful man in this world have a beginning. Only few people were born with silver spoon, but many, many, many people, they were born very poor. And many godly people came from the least family. God lift them up and make them today. Can you imagine the entire world, every corner you go, they call in Jesus' name? If you look at Jesus' beginning, it's not from elite family.
No.
If you look at our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon these people, they are not from these, in the eyes of we, the people, they are not from the elite family. Poorest family. They to even get food to eat. Jesus was walking bare feet in the street of Jerusalem. But every corner today you go to, every day, every minute, every second, they call in our name. God will work. If God chose you, we the human being can't do nothing. We can just try our best, but we can't do nothing because our God made or God know that we are challengers. We like to challenge things. But we can't get to where Joria is. The only way you can get there, you must appreciate it. That God, every human being is an example to another human being. We are example to each other. If you hate me, you hate yourself, because what I got, you cannot take it. The only thing you can do, you kill me. And killing me cannot bring what I got to you. You can't. You're just be wasting your time. But George Weah was one of the best presidents in the history of Liberia. Not Charles Taylor. Blood in Charles Taylor's hand. You know? Blood in Doe hand. Blood were all on these people. Doe, Charles Taylor. They are not people we need to send praises to. No. But we Liberians, we quick on forgetting. I don't know what God made, how God made our mind. When you talk, you say, oh, my man, they may like your way. I like your way because I call creation. God created him and God made him what he want him to be. I have no control over that. So the only way God can give me what I want, if I don't want to be by that way, okay. But anyone that make Liberia good, I will like you. Even you sitting here, if you make Liberia, you make our people feel good. Joria, they are good marketplaces for Liberian, for our people. They refuse to go there. Joria, they hospitals. All right. So we have built good rules and parks for our children to play in, to become somebody good tomorrow. Go to West Point, you see a decent football field there. Go to Carrolltown, go to Newtown. Somebody hearing myself.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's necessary meet yourself. We are hearing ourselves.
Wait.
You getting me now?
Okay, now it's okay now.
Yeah, so we can go on.
Okay, so my people, we're going to open the line for you guys to at least participate in the discussion. It's about the accident that taking place, the driving ethic in Nigeria. I don't care, people. We really, really, really need to. We need to advise our officials, government officials, and to pay attention to these things because our life is at stake. And again, the speakers saga that are going around the country, you might think it may not be affecting you, but it will affecting everywhere in the country. Because these are the people who make law for us. If there's no A, no T there, the country will be as it stands still. Then we will suffer. When the horses, when the elephant fight, I think that the grass will suffer. So the man will open, Stephen will open the line so we all can participate in the discussion. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right. So thank you so much, and we are about to open the line. Well, as we go to the line, let me use the time to wish our colleague here at Freedom FM, that's Mavi Dabet, who is commonly known as DJ Mavi. He and his beautiful wife, Mistress Janje Dabet, they are celebrating 2 years of marriage today. All right, so today marks their anniversary. So we say happy anniversary to the both of you, and we wish you more of this moment to come. Wish you and the family all the best. That's you, our man here, DJ Marvey of our star. So wish you and our madam, our beautiful wife, Mistress John J. Dabe,
Man,
happy
I saw you
anniversary.
celebrating your victory yesterday. I said, damn, I can't believe
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah, I already celebrated. As I
I
told you
saw
earlier
you.
on, I already
I
play for that. I already play
I
for
know
that celebration.
Lati carry my pressure up. I was like, wow.
There I
We
go.
are Nigeria, they're not even now one, now two, but four. Allah.
Four,
But no
four.
problem. You know the people been suffering, they been no problem. Let they take it. No problem. You know, you suffer a lot. No problem. You can have it, okay? But let's see. We'll take
And
it back.
Real Madrid is the champion right now for Champions League, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are the defending champion right now.
Yeah. Well,
and,
no
and, and to
problem.
add,
Congratulations to you. We
yeah,
stay famous.
yeah, to add insult to injury, I sent you that video too. It was something that really caused the problem as well. All right, so we are about to go to the telephone line. Bring about this kind of discussion to spark up the conversation here. So keep playing the Freedom Cash giveaway. The moment we have done with our call in here, we'll be calling on our winners here. That star 799 high, and stand a chance to win for yourself 3,000 Liberian dollars, and also frequent players will be winning the amount of 5,000 as well. So 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. We are about to activate the telephone lines. You can now dial any of those numbers to participate on the program this morning, and you can speak to any of those issues we have discussed this morning. And so let's now get this person as our first caller here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you joining us from?
I'm Ernest Riches, and I call from Barnumville.
Okay, Mr. Riches, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, thank you for the topic on our discussion. All of the things you people have been discussing, I will start with the driving. But we have a government who does not care for the citizen. So these things are happening. No penalty, nobody has given any warning. For instance, in such a thing about driving, the police supposed to be in control. You need to set some warning sign. But you will not believe it. Where our brother in the States, what we're going through here is that trucks will just run excessively. And we start asking ourselves, what gave you guys right to run excessively? And I was just told that the men can be running because of how many trips you made as an individual to all low, and you know that the money you will make.
It gives you more money.
Yeah, so look at the kind of thing, and the government will not say anything. They will use small car, any moving object before that. The only thing they are afraid of, little bit, if the president comes forward, and then maybe an ambulance, but they don't care for whatever. When they are moving, trucks, buses have to run in the bush. That's number one. We need somebody to talk for us. It's just continuing. It did not start right now. Many years ago, even when they had the bad road between Dixie and Carwell, that was the West Place, you will see truck coming to the bus driver. The bus driver has to find a way. Because, if the big person fall on the small person, what can happen? I don't know what is happening to us. Another election is coming. We will elect people who do not care for us. But it's unfortunate because we don't know the heart of the people. But all of those we are being elected, they are all for their own selfish aggrandizement. They don't care for the citizens. When they're ready to run for the position, they can't bring back of rest. We ourselves are at fault one way or the other. They buy us with few cup of rice or a bag of rice for $20. So the last issue I'm going to speak to
Very quickly.
there's a fire on a
Okay.
The Bible says the house that is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. So for Latin Kofa, if you are listening, honorable men, tonight, stand your ground. You know, you ask that your man in America, that the last terminology they can use in America, and you know the American seriously, put your foot down. When you hear an American man saying that, you know he off seriously. That thing that I've been having for nothing, put your foot down. We will stand with you. Have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, my name is Mustafa P. Calling, sir. Calling from Plaza.
Okay, go ahead.
My honor is on the issue here is I'm appealing to our CDC lawmaker. We're baking there. Yeah, they go here for a Kofa and forget about it. One thing business. Yeah, our country wrong. They look at the constitution.
So, just with a little bit, which one of the districts are you calling from?
I'm calling from District 1.
And which side your lawmaker is has headed already? Which side she take?
For me, I don't know yet. I don't know. Because I don't even look at that side. I don't know.
Okay. All right, just go ahead.
Because we are looking at our country, we're not looking at individual.
Okay.
Yeah, no pull that bro first. No forget about party being pull that bro first. For that they happy 2005. I thought when you let them go to vote, they happy with anything.
Mm-hmm.
They say to that I say 2011 again, happy with any style again. They're not making mistakes. I want again. Oh, it ain't good for the people to continue doing this.
Okay. Okay, we lost that person. So 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 are the numbers. This person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Old Community. Old Community.
Okay, what's the name, man?
Well, my name is Sarah Enso.
Come again?
Yeah, Old Community.
Okay, man, Sarah, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother. I always feel well about it. The very benefit. They enter our house. They can do nothing for us. We're staying in the fall for nothing, staying in the rain for nothing. They can speak for us. As the way I tell you, I was coming from setting. The break up in my whole time open with me. I will have go there tomorrow and give them my neighbors. What is doing to us? When they call us, go there for meeting, we say our problem, you can say we hear it. Wow. So they hurting our heart. They're not doing well to us. But please, we asking for that tomorrow everything will give the several way. And I see Kofa. We now want no one. We want for our doing to go to sleep. Don't ask God to get the boss.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Let's hold you there and get this other person on. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine, Chief. Tell us your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling for Central Liberia to be known as Capitol Hill.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just called to speak on the issue.
Okay, so we are getting 10 back.
People should not be sitting people calling on radio.
Now, for you to get there is how much?
That we should move and tell these people that the thing doing is bad. We elected them to work for us. We never elected them to work against us. But there's a caveat going to them. So say we're gonna block or we're gonna block. We'll go after them. We'll main every exam. We'll cut off that soon. Thank you for the show.
Okay, thank you so much. This person. Good morning. Okay, we can continue with you. You call, you need to walk away from your monitor. Okay, so 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. We are still taking more calls here and keep playing the radio game. That star 799 hash. Laser radio stations will appear on your phone, and Freedom Event is at number 11. Stand a chance to win for yourself 3,000 and also 5,000 as a frequent player as well. So right after the show, we'll be doing more draw here, like 5 draws. So keep playing. The moment we're done with the show, then we call more winner. We do more draw and give money to more people here. This person, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead and name it. Where are you calling from?
Eric Nassau, and I'm calling from Blackhead County.
Okay, Grand Cayman County. How's that area of this morning?
Yeah, here's okay. Yeah, we're everything okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to bring this family to the police family.
Okay.
To both accidents.
Mm.
In the issue, they also got that the law before. You know, the people, we are the common for we are the something.
And those people for the past two or more session days, they have not done the Liberian people's job, the reason for which they were elected.
Yeah, but because they already got whatsoever they want to get that party, it's something the common people. The party around will have car enjoying. How long they will still come out to war, then we'll start putting them on.
And so, do you care to tell us which one of the districts in Grand Cayman County are you calling from? And your representative, who's your representative?
It's Mohammed Dosi.
Okay, so we want you to call on your representative. Okay, call on him. Which side he's on, we don't care for now, but we want you to call on him so that he can make sure and do the rightful thing in the interest of the country.
That guy know already what you know that when he is that, but maybe it's not because of the money. Because
Okay.
you know, the law say the man is not illegal. Okay, the man there, no voter, even though for him, no voter for him. But the man, as long as the man wins, so for everybody, and then he get legally, not illegally.
Okay.
So they know what they are doing. They are only not because they want to get the money, but they know that what they do is wrong. But all they need is to because someone 15,000 you have spent the money. They get in a party ever buying people love you know. That's when we need them.
Okay. All right. So let's hold you there. Let's hold you there. Okay. Let's hold you there and get this other person on. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Very quickly, tell us the name and where are you calling from?
My name is Maurice calling from 15.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You are live.
Yeah. I don't want to say thank you again this morning for the program. Yeah. Let me start on to the drafting business.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. You see, me know the BB Chuck man. I see why the BB Chuck is too much in Liberia. Because one of the circle there, I run it from town to Allah. I see the Chuck is too much on the BB Chuck there. So I will carry one foreigner from the area, Guinea. And I said, in Guinea, 6 to 6 children in the night. Yeah. But in Liberia, I want to take all our children from Guinea and they brought in Liberia, you know, the restriction on our side. So that man was sitting behind me, telling me that thing. I said, I see, why?
Okay.
All the old children on the side. Yeah. So that man was saying that thing was really hurting my feeling. Because I met that in driving, I said, I'm very careful. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's hold you there. Get this other person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from, Chief?
I'm calling from
Your name again? Okay, Mr. Kofa. Mr. Kofa, go ahead. So go ahead. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. This person. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. The next person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, thank you very much. Let me say good morning to you and
Yeah.
good morning to our panelists in the USA
Okay.
for the brilliant work you for Liberian people.
Mm.
For the recognition for the topic of Tokat Robert. And I told you from the grounds of the market correlation of democratic change this hour.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Go ahead. You are live, Robert.
No, I don't want to know what I claim.
You are clear.
Very clear here. As Parker said, this is what we do as usual. Was start for Francis Kofa. This is what we do as usual. That one person will go. I mean, one group will go. One group of police and rebels will go and say we don't want the person. We of course, it is not indicated in the law. So that's why anything that wants somebody, it can be done through the law. It can be done constitutionally. So tomorrow,
All right. So, Puga Robert, I hope you can just call back. And so, what's the issue of always speakers being removed on a unity party administration? Why is the reason? Why is the reason? We saw that during their first two terms, and this one again, something of such. And so, let's get this other person. Good morning.
yeah, thank you. This Puka.
Yeah, Puga, go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead. You are back.
That's what I'm saying. Now, one group will just wake up one every, it can be done under the party called ruthless and reckless administration of the party. It can go with the people that always, they don't want to live by the law, and they always do things unlawfully. They will say for the sake of people who are lying, we'll start for the people's speaker. Just over. This will be done as usual, and it will be done constitutionally. So tomorrow will be at the grounds of the capital building. It will be there to protect and defend the people's speaker constitutionally, not violently. President Kuba will not resign, number one, and the quote-unquote rebels and police that will have the majority of the party number to impeach Francis Kofa. So, Mr. Brother, it will be a prepared. When you see smoke, there is a fire.
Okay.
There's a gigantic fire. This thing will escalate to the executive. Mr. Brother will have to answer to the laboratory while the country is on stagnation. While the country is stagnated. We are very clear here because when anything happens to Francis Kofa, it will affect the Brother. Because when the country is stagnated, that nothing is running free or freely, or anything, nothing is running smoothly. What people do, the people will pull an alcohol or Brother. Do not pull an alcohol Francis Kofa. Then he's looking at this and he's playing like a tactical role, and now the people who know that he is the sponsorship of this. The executive is the sponsorship of the reckless and unconstitutional removal of the speaker. And then what will stay tall to the 40th. Will stay tall to the 40th. You get one group of people, get come from anywhere, someone will do what? Somebody want to do the court of competent jurisdiction. That is our highest arm of government or them. The first party, the three forms of government work coordinatively. Of course, don't interfere, but they also work coordinatively. So for a lot of people to adhere a complaint and call you, and you email them, they do a lot of complaint to say yes. And we are into it. And to conclude, we'll be on ground tomorrow to protect the people's speaker, and we'll do it very constitutionally. Thank you to you, and thank to our brilliant diaspora, or the teaching the diaspora for the brilliant or analyst, or issue that is affecting our biggest country.
Okay.
Our trust we are the developmental oriented outcome. The people's representation will come to the power, and you will solve all of the problems. Thank you.
Okay, thank you there. Okay, so we will take a few more calls and go back to our team. And so keep playing the Freedom Cash giveaway. Keep playing your radio game. That's *799#. Freedom event is at number 11 and stand a chance to win for yourself 3,000 Liberian dollars and also 5,000 as a regular or frequent player on Freedom 87.9. And so right after the show, we'll be doing a couple of draws here for 5 persons for our first draw, who will be walking away with 3,000 each, and maybe 5,000 depending on how frequent you are going to play. And so let's take a few more calls here and go back to our team there in the US. This person, good morning. Good morning. You are live. Call your name and where are you joining us from? You need to increase your voice a little bit. Say your name again. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for the call. Topic on a discussion about this because
You are live. Go ahead. Okay, he went off. Let's get this other person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Tell us your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Mr. Joseph K. Cole. Joseph K. Cole. I'm calling from Birmingham.
Yeah, Joseph, go ahead.
Yes, thank you for the topic. I am disappointed in the lawmakers.
Okay.
I am completely disappointed.
So, which one of the districts you calling from? What's the name of your lawmaker?
I'm from Central District.
Okay.
I am disappointed in the fact that it's right. The essence of representation is everybody in your country is not going over there. So we join together to give the people our trust and confidence. But unfortunately for us here today, no, it's a funny information for us. To see lawmakers who we expect to bring changes in the society.
Yes.
To never go wrong, sir. I'm very surprised to hear the kind of thing say they're spending money to remove speaker. Look at the kind of disgraceful thing. War on them. And the God that we serve is going to penalize them for us. For hurting the peaceful citizens who go online to vote for them. The money that used to be dishing up over there, they could use that money to even carry on development in the district and country. What's the essence of that for? So we are disappointed in the field. I am completely angry with the sir.
Okay. Thank you. Three more calls, then we'll go back to our team. This person. Good morning.
Good morning, Conto.
Good morning. You are live. Your name, please.
Good morning. I'm James Blama Camara, and I join you from Ghana.
Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead, Mr. Camara.
Let me appreciate you for this great platform and your panelists.
Okay.
And the Morocco for taking up your time to ensure that you discuss Liberia. On the issue of this movement, we stand by the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, which says that indeed the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, meaning in the absence of the Deputy Speaker, then in the absence of the Deputy Speaker, the Chairman on rule and others offshore preserve. So when we have the Speaker and Deputy Speaker present, they have to be able to preserve over the session. Even a joint session is also being presided by the Speaker. So if you do not want the Speaker to remain as Speaker and you want him out, what you can do is the Constitution says that you should be able to get the number for the nine. The number for the nine being on a resolution signed with an allegations against the Speaker. And then the Speaker will be able to recuse himself, and then the Deputy Speaker will preside over our section, and then decision will be made, and then there will be the committee set aside to be able to investigate the matter. If the Speaker is found guilty, and then the committee will recommend to the body in plenary that this is the decision that should be taken against the Speaker. That's how the Speaker can be removed. But besides that, you can't just go and have for the three members somewhere, and then you want to say that you don't have confidence in the speaker, so the speaker should resign because you do not have the fallen law. No, not how any of the law says. We should be able to go by what the law says. So the 14 lawmakers, if they cannot get the fallen law, they should try to get back to the house to do the Liberian people work. Not that. Liberian people will run out of hand. Yeah.
And one thing is that to buttress what you are saying, these people are the lawmakers. They should be people that should understand the law. And you know, the law is the law. So how will you be a lawmaker, somebody who makes a law, and you fail to follow your own law you make?
Yeah, they say when you want to know somebody, give them power. Because power corrupts the man. And this is the situations our brothers are found in. They are broke, poor, and they do not have integrity. Anyone who has integrity and you came from a poor family, and you know that you have a power, you have a record, you have a name to protect.
Okay, all right, thank you so much. And can we get this other person before we going back to our team? Star 799 hash is the code for the radio game, and stand a chance to win for yourself 3,000 Liberian dollars or 5,000 as a frequent player on the Freedom 87.9. So now let us get this final caller. Probably we can get this one, get one more person, and go back to our team because we came on a bit late. So this person, our second to the last caller, let's get you on. Tell us your name and where are you calling from? Good morning. Yes, you are live. Go ahead.
I'm Daniel Kamara, calling from Grand Bassa number 2 district. Clearly, I'm listening to the other on the studio. All analysis of this country. Clearly, it's too. I don't know why God can try to protect us in the country because of what is going on. It's not the problem. Is not today. For the speaker, sir, I can remember Cabinet Channel issue. People know very well it was not the constitution, but the penny, they take money, they do this, they don't fear God. They do what they wanted. It came to every snow at the time was speaker and Alaka. They start fighting in there. I don't know why. If you know very well you don't want this man, why they should vote for them there at that time? They may who there now. When they are voted, now they are bringing problem. Because of why? You know, the healing, and for me, I'm an ex-soldier. Only God will pay me. Man, be not able to pay me because why? I feel that I joined the military to protect life and property.
Okay.
But today, people are not doing it. People are just for their interest, what they can get, what they can get on. But tomorrow, there's
self-accurate judgment. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, there's judgment day tomorrow. You see, because when they go for business, because of what their evil agenda, because the man is from different party, even if from different party, if you are bringing things that good for the country, the man will not say no. The man will not understand money that says, you know, it should not work. But maybe they are bringing some criminal things just to enrich themselves, and then when the person comes in, they are bad person. I'm always, the man is saying something, it's not that. Nigeria, when you a bad man, they are not good to do things. People embrace you. But when you are holy and good, you will get problem with you. You've been too hard.
Okay.
So that's my problem. To the police, sir.
Okay, very quickly.
The accident that happening, the patrol police, I'm a witness. The patrol police, they are only waiting for their interest. When they see you load, take money from you, but they are not regulating the traffic rule to protect life and property. But they are doing it today, but God, see the ending of them, most of them, they are in the bad for what? The corruption of their life. Only even of people, they don't fear God. They decided to join this thing for life to protect life and property. But now you're enriching yourself, you don't fear God. It's my tonight.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's hold you that is this person. Should be our last caller now. So let's get you on very quickly. Tell us the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm a guy with all over the second time. Something I want to know.
Mm.
Can you publish the name of those that they say they don't want Kufa for the period and need a party they come from?
Yeah, the names are all on social media. So I can give you my WhatsApp number if you can.
So the phone I'm using is a
Oh,
button
button phone. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
the names are all on.
whether it's necessary for you to be published in some of the newspapers.
Yeah, those names have been published in the newspaper, and those people they are not like say had themselves tomorrow or for the previous sessions. There are some of them were visible in the anti-Kofa section. So most of the guys they are there. Samuel Koga and rest of it, he's the team leader. Yeah, most of them are there. Even some of the CDC lawmakers as well.
Yeah, mostly I want to know those are from the CDC, because if people from CDC, we stood on the soul, we voted for them, and they go against the party.
Mm.
So I want to know this. I want to know those that from the CDC, mostly from the CDC party.
Yeah, so that's it. All right, so thank you so much. We are not taking any more calls. Okay, so we are like say running out of time. 4 more minutes to be here, so we can just go back to our team and just get their parting comments. Okay, so Mr. Tunis, Mr. Masley, you listen to the colors, and so we can now get your analysis on their views and also your parting comments as well.
That's a very good because when
Can
we
you hear
talk.
me now?
So, I mean, we have no problem hearing you. We hearing you, but take over.
Okay, yes. But thanks to all the callers for taking up their time, but now they're supposed to be sleeping. But yeah, but taking their time to participate on the show, we appreciate you guys for that. Yes, this is Mama Labira, and we want a better country. We want to see our country moving forward. And I continue to say this all the time. We can't get a president that don't have respect for the Constitution that made him a president, and you don't have respect for rule of law. And one thing they can say when they fish, when they hear ratting, the body ratting. So
Mhm.
this is what we are going through today because we get a president who is lawless. He don't respect Constitution. He don't respect the Supreme Court, and that's the sea trend the lawmakers are following. But as we continue to say for Natikopa, he's not going to resign. He's not going to step down. If that will cause constitutional crisis, so be it. Supreme Court should decide how to govern the country, but he's not stepping down. If they can't get our 49, we can't get our 37. The Supreme Court will decide what to do. And to our drivers in the country, we don't have roads in the country. Those defective cars, you people don't even sell metal car, you don't even sell check car, you're still taking soap water and putting it in the radiator thing and thing. And you please try to control your speed. You may see the amount of people that lost their life just in 1 week time. Those accidents, horrible accidents, people lost their life. See what happened to our police officers. These are some of the things we continue to say. Police officers that protect lives and property, you're paying them $150 US and you're making 25,000, 15,000, 12,000. You're able to pay police officers. These are some of the results. In the money, yes, Steven, I get $50. Yeah, Masadi, I get $50. We put it together. We go to Kobo Shana, see one added that he don't pay for that food. Then we start with Stana, that's on there. If you people are paying those people the right good salary that we encourage them, nobody yet to say, my man, that put it together. In the morning, I want to go say that I eat good food and I go do my work. These are some of the things. The police are this entire security sector in Liberia, no respect for them. Those see police just now when they say any tension in the country, you're calling on them. These are the people you don't have regard for. See the country we are in today. You see American police, just to see them when you will be trimming. Just to lay your eye on them and say you trimming. I want to say now when they pull you over, you will be sitting behind your steering wheel, all your legs shaking. You pay the people, they do the work with passion. But Liberia is one of the countries, since some of all were born up to present, the police are always underpaid. How will you expect them to work with passion? Joseph Baka say they will travel, they will come, money will come to the country, enough for development and for Liberian people. Are we getting it? No. When you can, they only add their budget then up, they add their facility, their incentive, or why we suffer. Till we can see again tomorrow. God bless America. God bless Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We here doing the Liberian people work. We are one of the people that work for Liberia in the interest of Liberia, that they're not giving a penny.
Mhm.
And it's not because we are here because we want you to listen to our voices. It got nothing to do with that. We are here because we have interests. Some of us leave from where, since I came from where I've not even eaten yet. And then when the soda I got in my hand, I ate this here, this soda here. Okay, Chinya, just to keep me going till I finish and go do my prayer. Then I sit and eat heavily and then go to sleep. And wake up in the morning again, go to work. So many people think we want you to hear our voices. Whether you hear our voices or not, you're still going to hear somebody's voice from here. Somebody have to do the work.
Sure.
Okay. But we pray to God every day so good thing can come to Liberia. Because when good thing come there, all of us will enjoy our country. God has signed us in our country. We are in the people country because of green pasture. And everybody in the world. When the few of us in Liberia are enjoying, even that enjoyment, how will you enjoy with so hungry man around you? You want to enjoy that. That enjoyment. But in America, yeah, believe me, whether you get something, you don't get nothing. You get places you can go and eat 3 times a day. All you have to do to sign your name. And then you get clothes free. If it's cold, they give you a jacket. They give you cool clothes that will hit to stand the weather. Tomorrow is our witchcraft holiday in America. They call
Which
it
holiday?
witchcraft.
Oh.
My brother, everything in this country, the people are respected. They give respect to everything. It's very important to them. Witchcraft tomorrow, everybody, the school students say tomorrow when they go into school, some of them will be dressed like witchcraft. I feel that because we probably they hear it from me. Are you there?
Yeah, bro, Tunis.
You guys celebrate Halloween on that side too, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow is Halloween costume day. You know, like when we forced to buy costume for our children, all that thing.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, our children they had to dress. Tomorrow when you go to like the convention center, you will see people carry on live performances, how they can do their wish and thing. Oh yes. Yeah, they get that. Yeah, you go to you will see people there, they go in.
Honestly, it is my first time hearing about that.
But I even saw advertisement that they will be celebrating Halloween in Liberia the first time. I saw Fisher Do doing advertisement. Yes, and there's a school that you can go and get your Halloween costume. So they start celebrating witchcraft festival in Liberia now. And that one imitate America. But when during the corona, when people were dying, that one imitate that one.
Tomorrow making money. I mean, you started making money already. Please turn down please down mute, please. The people been buying these costumes since the beginning of last week. The children then will be dressed their favorite witchcraft people they like. You know, yeah. Even people will be dressed like Donald Trump and all tomorrow. Have people dressed. The person you favor, the wicked people you favor in this world, you dress like them. They have tomorrow in New York City. There are special place they go for the parade. They will show you on TV. That if you can't go there, you see on TV.
Hmm.
Well, it's a holiday. It's a working holiday.
Okay.
It's a working holiday. Yeah, it's not that they will close school, but it comes on the last day of October. And again, next week, the 3rd of next week will be, I mean, next month rather, the 3rd next month, which coming, I think, this week. I think it's coming on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, Saturday night. That Saturday night will change our time. Will be the time will be 9. If right now is 9 o'clock, it will be 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be 5 hours behind you guys. Right now we are 4 hours. We are still in summertime. So the Saturday before Sunday, daybreak Sunday, it will
Mhm.
change the time. When it reach 2 o'clock, they will bring it back to 1 o'clock. That automatic, it will happen. So until next year, March, sometime March, then it will go in from 1 hour again.
Okay.
How to do it. So, but people who work at night, listen to this, oh, people who work at night, midnight, when they change the time, they bring it back 1 hour, they can pay them 1 hour extra.
Okay.
Yeah, like for instance, you are working overnight now,
Mhm.
and then you on the job, they change your time. Your time already went 2 o'clock. Then they
Mhm.
bring it back to 1 o'clock. That means if you're working for 8 hours, you are now working for 9 hours.
9 hours. Okay.
Yes, it will give you 1 hour extra because they brought the time back. You know, how to do it. So we thank you guys for listening to us today. And we really appreciate for especially those of you who can stay up to listen to our show. You are the one that promoting the show every which way. We appreciate you. God bless you so much. God give replenish you with many things that many goods that you are not even expecting. And we pray that someone like George Weah to come back in the next 6 years, even if he didn't come back, somebody must come that better than him, you know. Any which way, we need someone that can have our interests, the Liberian people interest, that what we're
Sure.
looking for. It could be George Weah or anybody. It could be
Mhm.
anybody among ourselves. You know, and what we want for God to do for us in Liberia. So yeah, thank you again. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis coming to you live from Radio LIB here in New York, Staten Island, New York City. And my brother Masale, Ali Masale, all the way Baltimore. We're about 3 hours distant between me and him. Yeah, in 3 hours I can be to Baltimore if I drive 60 miles per hour. But nobody will drive 60 miles. We'll go 70, 80. That's how I drive. You know. So, Step in, Conton, thank you for hosting us. Let me
Okay.
give the last word to Aliu. Let him give his final word, and we can say, I already say good night. God bless. Aliu. Okay, Aliu give you the pound in the American way. He give you the pound. Okay, Aliu. Please, my man, don't forget to take your children picture so he can show it to us. Thank you.
Okay.
Good night.
All
Conton,
right.
good
All right.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks to our team there from the US. We appreciate you people. You know, and also
I just reply you.
okay, all right. I will look at it. Okay, so thank you to our callers also, and also those of you who follow our live TV page, our various social media platforms. It was great having you people following us. And also to those of you who follow us on our various social media platforms as well, really appreciate your love, and also our people in Radio Land. We say thanks to every one of you. It is because of you we always come on here to discuss issues that matter much to the mother's land. So we say thank you, and thank you for those of you who sent in your text messages as well. Other people who tried to get through but could not make it. Okay, so today is Tuesday,